Hello, and welcome to another fun-filled edition of the JD Foxx Show right here on Fun Tower Radio. I'm your host, JD Foxx, and tonight we're going to play some great country music, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Grammy Awards that happened this past Sunday night. But let's get things started here. We are going to go way back in time to start the show. In fact, I got to get the record out and put it on the record player here. This is how old this song is. From 1951. It's Hank Williams, and Hey Good Lookin' is going to start off tonight's JD Foxx Show.
Say hey, good looking, watching something up with me.
Boy, there was some dust on that record. It's Hank Williams and Hey Good Lookin' on the JD Foxx Show. Let's check the top of the country charts, courtesy of Billboard magazine. Did he even send the Billboard magazine out anymore? I don't know. I think they do. I haven't seen it in my doctor's office lately, but Field and Stream is still there, so it's all good. Hey, number 10 this week on the chart is Chris Young, featuring Vince Gill with Sober Saturday Night. Brantley Gilbert, number 9, with The Weeknd. Number 8, Michael Ray, Think a Little Less. Number 7, Dustin Lynch, Seeing Red. Number 6 is Blake Shelton, A Guy with a Girl. Yeah, like Gwen Stefani. Anyway, number 5, Thomas Rhett, star of the show. Number 4 is Dirt on My Boots by John Party. Number 3, Keith Urban, Blue Ain't Your Color. And I like the title of this song by Sam Hunt. It's number 2. It's called Body Like a Back Road. Good golly. And number 1 this week is Better Man by Little Big Town, who they were on the Grammys this past Sunday night. Hey, let's play the number 8 hits this week on the charts. This is Michael Ray.
Number 8.
And Think a Little Less on the JD Foxx Show.
Midnight's creeping in, we know better.
Yes, it's number 8, Michael Ray, and Think a Little Less on the JD Foxx Show. We'll get to the Grammys here in a second. Hey, how about that Adele? Good golly. Winning a hat trick? She did amazing. Anyway, moving on to the country list here. We'll get to that in a second, but let's go back to last year. And this lady who's a songwriter, her name is Lori McKenna. She won the Grammy for Country Song of the Year 2 years in a row. Last year, she took the award home for this song right here, Little Big Town. This is Girl Crush.
I got a girl crush. I got a heart rush. It ain't slowing down.
It's Little Big Town and Girl Crush on the JD Foxx Show. Moving right along, Laura McKenna wrote that song. In fact, she wrote Humble and Kind for Tim McGraw, which was a huge smash this past year. In fact, she sang the song on the Grand Ole Opry stage a couple years ago. Let's listen to a little clip right now.
Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be a waste of time. Always stay humble and kind.
And this past Sunday, that song won Best Country Song as performed by Tim McGraw. And in fact, she said she wrote that song for her husband and their 5 kids, and is her list of all the things she wanted to make sure she told them. Here's Tim McGraw and Humble and Kind.
You know there's a light that glows by the front door, humble and kind.
There's only one JD Foxx. The JD Foxx Show.
Call him live with your requests and dedications right now. 615-669-3165.
It's the JD Foxx Show, playing yesterday's favorites with today's country hits.
Shut up and drive.
From 2003, it's Shelley Wright and Shut Up and Drive. It's not very nice. Anyway, so judgmental. It's the JD Foxx Show. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to play a couple more Grammy-winning songs, including one from an artist that has been nominated almost 50 times. Can you guess who it is?
On the air, everywhere. The JD Foxx Show.
Hey y'all, it's Nikki Joe with Inside Nashville News. On these cold winter days, our thought on JD Foxx Radio, playing yesterday's favorites, today's country hits. Until next time, this is Nikki Joe, reminding you to turn it up and sing out loud.
Name something that follows the word pork.
You pine.
Huh? Pork. He said cupine. Cupine. What? What is cupine? This is the greatest answer I've ever heard.
On the air, everywhere. The JD Foxx Show.
And welcome back to the JD Foxx Show right here on this fine radio station. It's your host, JD Foxx, and before we get to the next couple Grammy songs, we'll get to those here in a little while. Let's play this song from Jamie Johnson. It's a great tune. It's called In Color.
I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black.
What's better than a $1,500 bottle of French Cabernet Sauvignon and a few scraps of cheese?
That's some good grape juice.
Don't take your love to town.
These.
It makes me want to shout, I got a brand new girlfriend.
Classic.
It's alright, it could be a little bitty, a little hometown or a big old city.
Country.
Yes, I've been living on the wrong side of Memphis.
Hits. The JD Foxx Show.
Sadly, the kids nowadays have no idea what this song's all about. What is an operator? On the telephone? Is Eddie Raven.
Now I thought it over, how it's come to this. Reconnect this number. I just spent my last dime.
60% of the time, it works every time. That doesn't make sense.
On the air, everywhere. The JD Foxx Show.
Well, they call me the fireman. They call me the fireman. Oh, that's my name.
Oh, yeah, it's King George, as they call him. George Strait in The Fireman on the JD Foxx Show. This man right here has won 6 Grammy Awards over his career. Ronnie Millsap on the JD Foxx Show.
You make my eyes run over.
You're listening to the JD Foxx Show on Fun Tower Radio.
I've been cheated, been loved.
Oh, man, talk about playing yesterday's favorites with today's country hits from 1975. Linda Ronstadt and When Will I Be Loved on the JD Foxx Show. That song was actually done by the Everly Brothers, which is a top 10 hit in 1960, and that's Linda's cover from 1975. Let's move on to 2016. Last year, this is his big hit. It's Dierks Bentley and Somewhere on a Beach on the JD Foxx Show.
Bet you think I'm sitting at home? No.
And that's his number one song from this past year, Somewhere on a Beach on the JD Foxx Show. That's actually his follow-up tune to Drunk on a Plane, which happens when your girlfriend leaves you and you get drunk on a plane. But once a plane lands, you get to get drunk on a beach with a new girl. Anyway, moving on. Hey, we're about out of time. We've got a couple more songs to play here. And I promised I'd give you the list of the country winners in this past Sunday's Grammy Awards. Well, Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album went to Willie Nelson. Summertime, it's Willie Nelson Sings Gershwin. Also, Best American Root Song was Vince Gill. He was the songwriter for the Time Jumpers and Kid Sister. Best Country Album went to Sturgill Simpson and A Sailor's Guide to Earth. And we played earlier the Best Country Song. That went to the songwriter, which was Laurie McKenna for Tim McGraw's Humble and Kind. I'll play for you in a second the Best Country Duo Group Performance. But first, let's play the Best Country Solo Performance. It's by newcomer Maren Morris. This is Grammy Award-winning song, My Church, on the JD Foxx Show.
I've cursed on a Sunday. That's my church. Yeah, I guess that's my church.
Well, there she is. Best Country Solo Performance, Grammy Award winner Maren Morris. Being a newcomer, that's pretty good. My Church on the JD Foxx Show. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got time for one last song. And you probably already know who it is if you watched this past Sunday's Grammys. But we're going to play the Best Country Duo Group Performance. This person has been nominated for Grammy Awards through their career 47 times. They've won 9 Grammys. We'll find out who it is next.
You know him. You love him. You can't live without him. JD Foxx. There's only one JD Foxx. The JD Foxx Show.
Yes, and welcome back to the JD Foxx Show here on Fun Tower Radio. Your host, JD Foxx, wrapping it up for the night with, yes, you guessed it, the Best Country Duo Group Performance is by Pentatonix and Dolly Parton for Jolene. And did you know that Jolene is going to be the title of a new movie? In fact, on NBC, this past Christmas, Dolly Parton starred in The Coat of Many Colors with, it's a family movie this past Christmas. Well, the movie Jolene is not so family oriented. In fact, we're going to listen to Dolly in her own words, parental discretion advised, by the way, describe the movie Jolene here.
But actually, I can't hold back on who Jolene is. I can't act like she's not a, that word. Because she is. She's a homebreaker. She's whatever. She's going to be extreme. And I can't worry about what people think. I'm not pretending to be anything. I'm a sinner. I'm a saint. I'm a seeker. I'm like most people out there. I want to be good, but I'm not always all that good. But I can't limit myself as a writer to worry about people going to say, oh, I thought she was so much better than that. Now she's done this movie about a whore. Well, there you go.
And there you go. She said the W word. Oh, my gosh. We're in so much trouble. Hey, here's a Grammy Award-winning song by Pentatonix and Dolly Parton. It's Jolene.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I know you can. Oh, please don't take it even though you can. Oh, Jolene.
The JD Foxx Show.